Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Cappers Nation live. Saturday game day edition. It ain't dark anymore, but it sure is early. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. Don't know where my live chat is, so bear with me for just a minute while we get it up and running. Somewhere it is. We've got it coming up. How is everybody's Saturday rolling? We got the live chat up. Let's see what's going on this morning. Who did I miss this morning? Christopher Bayer this morning. A little quiet crowd this morning. Arturo, I'm tied up, put my stacks up in the vault. No, it might have been taking some more out of the vault, so that way we can make sure that we're firing properly today. Good morning, Shane M. Prantia, Tom Weiner, Arturo P, Christopher Bayer, Mr. Thompson. No. The answer to that one is no. And I need to. Chip Pilar in the house. How is everybody? Who's ready for a monster Saturday? Free plays yesterday went a nice 2-0. My personal plays went 2-1. Barely missing a clean sweep, 3-0. Had the over in the Atlanta Braves game that we gave you guys, everybody, for free. Also had the over in the Red Sox and White Sox game, and that one was close. I think it ended up a total of 7, and we needed over 8. One more for the push would have been nice. Then we hammered home the Diamondbacks, who decided to make a game of it late in the game. Always scaring us. The D-backs always giving us a heart attack towards the end. Morning, William, tuning in via text message. Oh, yes, Prantia, definitely. Let me do everybody's real quick that ordered earlier in the week. I could do that real quickly. I'll make sure everybody that got it gets it. Let's see here. 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, 5-3 should still be good. 5-2, 5-2, and 5-2. Done. Thank you for reminding me. I meant to do that last night. For everybody, but I forgot. All right. 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-3 should still be good. Let me make sure that they go through Sunday. That way they don't miss anything later. So give me 1 second, guys. Thank you, Prantia, for reminding me on that one. Okay. Everybody should be good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. And good to go. There we go. David, premium plays ended up going 1-2, unfortunately, yesterday. So, out of the kindness of our heart, because everybody else was kind to donate to the Navy SEAL Foundation, we extended everybody free of charge, even though they're not paying us for plays. It was basically a free thing for donating, but we like to treat clients properly and do the right thing. But we were going over the record. My personal plays went 2-1. Premium plays went 1-2. We won on Tampa Bay on the run line. Pittsburgh got slaughtered by the Bats of Oakland that finally decided to wake up yesterday. And then the under in the Celtics game, and that thing went over by 17 points. It was weird. I mean, I wasn't watching the game. We were out for the Mrs. birthday yesterday. And I'd check a score. Be like 17 points scored in the first 7 minutes. 3 minutes left. They're at 30. End of the quarter, 60. So I'm not sure what the hell was happening. Maybe my score was updating late on each quarter or something. But we lost that one. And then NHL split out. We obviously won on Carolina, which was a free play. And we had the over the Dallas game. We've been riding that Dallas over forever. And finally lost on that one. And then System Plays had a big day yesterday. System Plays went 4-0 yesterday. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sending out our text message alert to everybody on our text message alert list. Alrighty, let's see here. Get it sent at 6:29. Done and schedule. Alright, we are back. Multitasking at its finest. Good morning, Mr. Butler. So System Plays had a monster day yesterday. We had one game on game number 2. We closed that one out on the Boston Red Sox, so we made money on that one. We had 3 brand new System Plays that we started yesterday. And we closed them all out yesterday. 3 nice, big, brand new winners. So System Plays 4-0 yesterday. Red Sox. And then we also had the Cleveland Indians, minus $1.45. We had the Atlanta Braves, minus $1.60. And we also had the LA Dodgers, minus $1.50. So nice, big, clean sweep of the board on our System Plays. I'm telling you guys, System Plays I think it's a 21-1 run. And the cool thing about it is you don't have to bet big, and we actually recommend people not to bet big because it is a progressive betting style where you have to be able to double up. So where I normally bet 3,000 to 5,000 on a game, I start my System Plays out at $750. That's what I bet on a System Play. But, where I'm making up for that big score, yeah, I'm not going to have a, $3,000 to $5,000 hit, in one session, from one game. But what I'm going to get is, hold on 1 second, guys. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pound the bookie or my, whoever I'm betting with, 5 dimes, my local guy, or the offshore casinos. I'm going to pound them 130 to 150 times this season. We're a month into baseball. And we're definitely taking some money from them. So, morning, Michael. Thank you for tuning in. One more second, guys. Okay. Ryan, good morning. Curtis, good morning. So hopefully everybody got the email I sent out before I went live to everybody that did our donation day yesterday. Speaking of the donation day, we had another late deposit last night, or donation last night of $20. Thank you, Jesse Hurdler, for jumping on board that. So let me see if I could get an updated grand total. Let me see here. 10, 20, 30, 40. One second, guys. Boy, I'm still wearing the sunglasses. I only put them on for the start of the show. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get an updated number on that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken... Okay, we're already 51. So as of now, donations hit was $1,224 on 88 donations. A lot of the minimum at $10. A lot of 15s, a lot of 20s, a couple really good ones. The winner of the week, so for whoever was the largest donator to the Navy SEAL Foundation, is going to get a week of premium plays, absolutely free. And Jay will be contacting the winner. I can see who it is here, but I'm not going to announce their name. I don't know if they watch or not, but out of respect for people's financial business, I'll let them be notified first before we let them know, obviously, because of them being the largest donator for charity. So I'm sure they don't mind if their name's being out, but as soon as we find out, we'll definitely relay it to everybody. Is it too late to donate? You could always donate, but if it's to donate to get today's premium plays, unfortunately that was for yesterday, but you can always donate whenever you want. You could always donate just by going to the NavySealFoundation.org website and clicking on the Donate Now button. It says, "Hi, Mitch. Good morning." Yeah, I'm not sure. Wrong show if you're looking for Mitch. Good morning, everybody that's tuning in. Brad, good morning. Good morning, Brad, all the way in Australia. Anton, 242 Bahamas in the house. Thank you, Anton. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. Who dat Bob in the house? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We've got a big Saturday planned for everybody, from everybody on board our premium that jumped on board our donation day yesterday. You guys all have access to our premium plays today as well. So there's an extra 90 or so, well, 88 people on our premium plays today than normal. Actually, a dozen or so of you guys were already on board and decided to donate anyways, which I got to tell you, just to donate out of the kindness of your heart, that meant a lot. It really did. So thank you to everybody that donated, especially, well, everybody. But then, there was a lot of people that already get our premium plays and you still made a donation and said, I don't need it's not about the day, just wanted to donate. So to you guys, thank you as well. Thank you for participating and helping raise over $1,200 for a great cause. Absolutely fantastic. As of right now, I do believe, I'll double check my basic quick on the fly math, but I do believe it's $1,224 raised. So not too bad, not too shabby from a sports betting channel. So look for more of those. Maybe we'll throw a couple twists in them in the future. Raynell Warren, good morning, sir. Good morning, Eric. How are you? Eric Kelly, I see you tuning in. Nick Hill. Oop, oop, oop. What am I doing to my live chat? So it's definitely going to be a good Saturday. I love what they put together for our premium plays. I just sent out all my personal plays to almost everybody. Hold on, I left a couple people off the list. There we go. Now we're complete. Now we're complete. Now we're complete. Sent out my personal plays to everybody. We got Guaranteed Saturday. Bounce Back Saturday is much needed. Much needed. Oh, I've been doing all kinds, hitting the wrong buttons on my keyboard all the time. I think I just turned off my, okay, it's back on. Four OT killed you in the Denver game, Denver-Portland game. Crazy, I didn't watch 1 second of that game. I was actually out last night, so out a little too late. Too late to be up this early, let me tell you, when our first game don't start till 10 o'clock, and we already put it out. Put it out as the daily free play. Kentucky Derby today, guys. Kentucky Derby today. Now, everybody knows I'm not a horse guy, but I know a couple very successful ones. And even, the Pirates got their asses kicked by Oakland. Oakland woke up yesterday. But even when it comes to the horses, even when they tell me how to bet it, I'm still asking questions. Huh? What? Huh? I mean, I've gone to the horse races tons of times in my life, and still never, but I haven't put much effort into understanding the ways to bet and all that stuff when it comes to horses. Horses is not my thing. It's much like soccer. UFC for years was not my thing. Still not my thing. Although I did make a nice big wager yesterday. Well, not yesterday. Last week on the UFC on my own. It was a nice big winner. That I think 99% of sports services that were selling UFC packages gave out the opposite side. So that's always fun when you know you're on the right side. Speaking of the UFC Fight Night 151 today, guys. You don't want to miss out. Our fight picks are already posted on the website. I do believe that there's still going to be some parlays to be posted. The pictures of the screenshot of the parlays will be posted here in a little bit. But you guys need to read the full write-up. That changes. The How to Bet MMA, his recommendations change on a week-to-week basis. So if you're not reading that. It's basically instructions on how to be successful. So, make sure you guys are reading that full disclosure. Make sure you guys are reading all the write-ups. Sometimes there's even free winners in the write-ups if you actually read in between the lines. Look at Life Changer. I need a free winner, clowns. You need a free winner? Okay. You want me just to grab one out of my phone real quick? Just scroll down the list. We can do it like SBR. Just go down real quick. You want me to just throw it out there real quick for you? Ken, I do agree. $19.99 this week. UFC is still on sale this week. You can get all of our experts UFC fight picks. 7 official fight picks. There's going to be 2 parlays that will be posted here in a little bit. $19.99 will get you all of our UFC action. You don't want to miss out. I'll box you. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Exactly, Shane. No clowns here. Sorry, life changing. I'm sure there's a lot of trolls that would love to have your number, so we're going to delete it. Brad, you want to talk about the Jeep trip to Moab? Oh, man, the Moab trip was absolutely fantastic. Frankie Diamond morning. Moab was not only beautiful, but it was a lot of fun, entertaining. Adventurous, thrill-seeking, thrilling. All right, let's see what's going on here. Who had a great Friday yesterday? Overall, a nice day for us overall if you're betting all our plays, from my personal plays to the premium to our system plays. It all worked out in the end, with the exception of my game of the week. Edward did well. Great job, buddy. Who's ready for a bigger Saturday? Absolutely, definitely some early money on the early game. We do have action on that early game. I'm sure my haters will, come out with a video giving out the opposite. Life-changing dough. Winners, I hate paying services. Okay. Well, don't worry. You can tune in. Our free plays win. Free plays went 2-0 yesterday. Speaking of free plays, 2-0 on our free plays yesterday. Nice big 2-0. We gave out Carolina on the money line. That was a monster winner. We're paying to get Carolina. Carolina's a gimme. Carolina's been a gimme. All 4 games of this series has been a gimme. So congratulations to everybody that cashed in on Carolina on a nice gimme free play. I mean, to be honest, we probably should have gave out a different free play. I mean, Carolina was a gimme. Nobody needed to pay for that one or be told to take them. Up against the Islanders yesterday, that was an easy call. So it was basically pad our free play record day yesterday, and every time we've given out Carolina. But I also gave out the over in the Atlanta Braves game, and I think I called that one spot on. Sometimes I'm perfect. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. I said I couldn't see Miami putting up more than 2 or 3 runs, if you remember, in yesterday's live show. And I said that the scoring would be done by the Braves. That would put up 7 or 8 themselves. And sure enough, it was a 7-2 final. So that was a nice one there. And that one was actually over in the top of the 7th. It went over. So that was good. On a Josh Donaldson double that I remember seeing that one from the restaurant. Edward, I love that. I love that. I'm gonna have to quote that. Some people don't have time or the confidence in their own plays. Shit, you can cut your own hair, but I advise you to visit the barber. I got to snag that. That is awesome. Visit the barber shop. You thought you won the Padres. We had the LA Dodgers on as a system play yesterday, so that was a nice winner. Definitely looking for a monster Saturday today. Free play record: 151 wins, 109 losses, and 5 pushes in 2019. At least on down so far in 2019. Got to be the best free plays out there. If you guys find another one that's got a better winning percentage for the entire year, hey, I'll give them credit where credit is due. But I don't know another one. 58% so far, and we're 1/3 the way through the year, and that record's only getting bigger. You need to be on Mount Rushmore. Not yet, not yet. But thank you though. 4-1 on free plays in the month of May so far. Today, May, we've already given away 5 free plays. We're 4-1. The month of April, we went 26, 18, and 2. For a clean 59.1%. You know, there's a lot of services out there that want to talk about what they're only doing now, what their little run is now, or what their big run is now. You know, nobody wants to talk about what they've actually done for you guys for the entire year. And I hear about it all the time. You know, so when somebody gives you a free play record, you should ask them what they are for the entire year. Greg, Mr. Poison is a fake made-up name that was not even a fake made-up name, just a fake story that a sports service made to drum up something to talk about when BetterX decided to stop going public about all his bets. Absolutely, Mr. Butler, I definitely can do that. So, Mr. Poison is a non-real person. That is a fact. All right, obviously we got camera issues, so we'll be back to this one. switch over to that one real quick. There we go. Now we're nope, nothing yet. All right. Nope. Okay, maybe we have audio now. Oh, that's really low. Okay, now you guys should be able to hear me. I think we got it under wraps now. Thank you, Greg Uminski, about that. Raider for Life, good morning. So yeah, Mr. Poison is just a fake individual that a sports service created to drum up publicity when BetterX decided to go away. Because if you guys look at the timeline, BetterX magically disappeared, and they magically came out with a new person that not one casino or offshore sports book will confirm as betting. So I'll be honest with you, anybody who's even talking about their action or tailing it or promoting tailing it, the absolute morons in my opinion. And yes, if the guy from Gaming Today is out there that's came on here and quietly asked what I thought about that last week and then wanted to quote me in an article, you can quote me too. Whoever's promoting tailing it is a flippin' moron too. So feel free to quote me as well, Mr. Gaming Today. Yeah, Greg, they got to have something to talk about. You got to remember that's where BetterX originated from. But BetterX was a confirmed bettor that I actually personally know who he is. So, but he's confirmed in the sports books here by the directors themselves of the sports books. So nobody knows who Mr. Poison is. So I mean, if you guys want to get along, get on in on the action, we can create the same type of hype. I can start. We can if you guys come up with a name, we keep it on the down low. We won't tell anybody. We'll start talking about some mysterious bettor that keeps losing, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You guys on Twitter and retweet it. We can probably get it trending too, but we'll be able to get it off the ground faster. It's no different than what they did. They just used VSIN as the platform to give themselves something to talk about. I mean, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, it all sells, right? And that's no different than what they did. So it's Shane, love you, buddy. That's awesome. But then we'd be sending publicity his way, but what's probably what is it wouldn't surprise me if Bozo's somebody that promotes fading the fake Mr. Poison. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that is right up his MO. I mean, it definitely would fit the bill well, The shoe fits, wear it. Fake individual. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Somebody from Gaming Today came on our live chat last week and asked me a question about him. And then next thing you know, my quote word for word was up on Gaming Today. Michael, two fake personalities fading each other. There you go. Great storyline. Absolutely. But he came in our live chat, Didn't let us know who he was reporting for, but whatever. Mr. Hanky. Devin Hall, good morning, sir. Oh yeah, Mike, they definitely talk about him on every show so people could fade him. And if you look at his overall fade records, it's barely over 50-50 because somebody who's, an individual who's guessing, that's what they're going to do. But he's just a fake individual. He's not even real. It's just a storyline somebody created to get you guys to talk about him. Drum up you guys betting. Can you bet the New York Giants? Absolutely. Oh, you guys crack me up this beautiful Saturday morning. 74 people going strong, 25 likes, 2 thumbs downs. It's okay. You guys don't like the show. There's a couple people that don't like the show, obviously. It's okay. Not going to hurt my feelings. One of the packages that we have today, which will get you our big UFC card. 1 day of premium plays. You're going to get today's premium plays as well as today's UFC 151 in a nice combo package for $74.99. I was actually surprised they brought that one back. I didn't think they would. It was definitely a big seller last week. DJ 100 grand, how are you, sir? Malik F tuning in. Alex, you're going to text me after the show? No problem. You can text me now, too. I got my phone right here. Nathan, hello. Thank you for joining us. Can you bet the Jets, Jets, Jets? Hey, you know what? Soon we'll be able to bet the Jets, Jets, Jets. You know, even though it just ended, it seemed like it was yesterday when it ended. Football will be back before we know it. Football, and I know a lot of you can't wait for that. We all enjoy it, but let's be honest. You make a shit ton of money betting Major League Baseball. James Guerin, good morning, Kyle. Not a hater or a spy, big fan. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in, James. Doug, you're very welcome. Thank you, Nathan, on that. Free plays yesterday were nice. Everybody welcome James Guerin. Says he's a big fan. David agrees. Major League Baseball is big cash. NFL is once a week, so you can definitely hammer it. But what I like to tell everybody, you got to pad your bankroll for football and baseball. There's a reason why the biggest sports bettors all stick around to bet baseball. A lot of people, and a lot of bookies close up shop after college basketball. Some close up shop, don't even do college basketball after the NFL season. But there's a reason why the biggest sports bettors all bet baseball and make a shit ton of money betting baseball. And I try and tell everybody, you want to improve your bankroll, build it over baseball. That way when you get to football, you have something to pound. Funny, ESPN just posted something. Name your Kentucky Derby horse. You got to go with the color of your shirt, the last word you texted, and the model of your car. So I would be, what's the last word I texted? Where is it? A lot of numbers. Green Saturday Jeep, that don't even make sense. I don't think it's a shit ton of games. When it comes to Major League Baseball, I think you can definitely pick your spots and definitely hammer it. I'll be honest, I make more money in the baseball season than I do any other season. I mean, obviously, baseball's longer. Brad, that's why I wasn't saying it, because it was one of my personal plays. The Blue Eating Regal. So as far as betting baseball, I make more betting baseball than I do any other sport. But I mean, baseball is a longer season than anything else out there. So you have to take that into consideration. But it's a considerable amount of money more. There's a reason why I still bet baseball and bet it big. It's because long-term results prove just how much money you could make doing it. Purple long G6. Love it. Nick Hill, anyone on cricket? Definitely not me. Speaking of the Kentucky Derby, conning people, Brad. Conning people. Curtis, I have a special request. I have a big free play in my Fun Money account, and I want to put it on a money line dog. Any suggestions? On a money line dog. I might have one for you. as far as the Kentucky Derby, I told you guys I would relay the information if I got it. I did get a text message yesterday from a very, very, let's just put it this way, a very well-respected horse capper here in Las Vegas. He does not work for our company. He actually works for a different company, but he's a very successful horse racer. He's actually at the race. He's actually at the Derby. A couple videos of him circling around betting have already made the internet and Twitter. He's a very well-known individual. But I did get a text message from him yesterday that said, and if you guys want it, maybe you guys don't want it. You guys want it? You guys want to know? Or should we just skip right over? Very welcome, Glenn. My free play, Kyle. Well, we already have one daily free play out there in a Major League Baseball game. I'll have another one, at least one more coming up here in a little bit. But as far as the Kentucky Derby, his recommendation, remember, bet it cautiously. Bet it with, indeed, Jonathan. I love it. Love that little emoji right there. Jorge, you've been asking me all week. I know you have. I know you have. And I've always said as soon as I get it, I will relay the information. I got it last night, and I said I figured I'd wait until the live show. But what he's got, he says the first one was bet the 7 and 8 to win. And I think they're 10-1 on 5 dimes. They were last night when I bet them. Bet the 7 and 8 to win. And then he said box and exacta, the 7, the 8, the 5, and the 13. If you want the guaranteed losing horse, check the chat Nazi out. As far as those horses, betting the 7 and the 8, maximum security. Taticus, then Improbable, and then the 13 is Code of Honor. Code of Honor. Watch it be the Master Fencer from Japan at 49-1, or Country Horse at 67-1. Boat Express at 99-1. Jesus, criminy crickets. Tom says, or Shane says he thinks the 99-1 only has 3 legs. The Boat Express is running on 3 legs. Is it 2 front or is it 2 back? Exactly, Tom. Dave says horse racing be like that. Sometimes you got to pick the favorites. The third. Jorge, yes, exactly like that. 7, 8, 5, 13. So he's got one front leg, one back leg, and one back third of a leg. One peg leg. Guys, crack me up. The Jets. Oh, Tom. I know, look at the number 14 horse, the win. Number 16, game winner at 6-1. Maximum Security sounds like a good one right there. When it comes to horses, guys, I have no clue. But that's why I know good people when it comes to horses. One of these days, I'm going to get out there for the Derby. I keep saying it every single year. Sorry, I was reading something. Kyle, I have a betting question. What is your method to breaking down lines or total points? And how do you know the lines is in your favor? What do you look for? Depending on what sport. I mean, every sport's different. Hold on, what is this? Okay, I'm back. As far as what I use, I mean, I use a lot of statistical data. When it comes to baseball, a lot of it is just firsthand knowledge. A lot is firsthand knowledge mixed in with statistical data and what's going on, current trends. Statistical data, I mean, it'll get you a great idea of what should happen. But you need a lot of, what's going on, current trends. I mean, pitchers only, go so far, but yeah, the starting pitchers are going to determine, pretty much the opening lines and where the line goes from there. But I mean, let's be honest, if you have a mediocre pitching and then you have a St. Louis Cardinals last week and the week before team that's just absolutely red hot, you need to take current data and mix that in with your statistical data as well as your firsthand knowledge to determine where you think the line should be. Baseball's an interesting sport. Unlike football, football happens once a week for us. Sometimes, teams will have that bye week and they don't play for, 2 weeks. So you're not riding a hot hand. Baseball's, that streaky sport where you can ride a team for 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 games at a time where they're winning, or you can fade them, the same amount of times. We've taken advantage of a few teams. Look at the Mariners when they were on their hot streak. We were riding them, and we magically jumped off the Mariners train and laid off of them while they were getting murdered. So a lot of, for me anyways, breaking down baseball has to do with having access to current numbers and having access to that bet trader system. And if you don't have access to it, and I mean, it's not cheap, it's expensive. Luckily, I work at the right company that pays for it and that has access to it, If I didn't, I would, before I was here, I never had access to it. I've seen it. I've actually had access to it, but it was never live in real time. It was always delayed. So it was always beneficial having it, even delayed. Um, but having access to the real-time stuff is pretty neat, pretty unique. We're actually in talks with them to be able to offer it on our website for all of our members. And if that happens, we'll see. But it's, I mean, we're already a paying member, so we're already paying the big bucks. But what type of royalties or commission fees they want for us to be able to host it for all of our users, you guys, on our website. I mean, I wish I could give you guys all access to it. It would improve what you guys do on your end tenfold, being able to have access to, you know, live information. You know, there's and they're the same subscription service that offers all the lines for in-game wagering. So like at all the casinos or the offshores that offer in-game wagering, do you ever notice if you're watching in-game lines when you're watching it on TV, you're like, damn, they pulled the in-game wagering, yet 7-8 seconds later, you guys see that there was a hit or a strikeout or a foul ball or whatever the case may be. When you guys see all of that, it's because BetTrader provides the live broadcasts seven to 8 seconds faster than any network television. And that is provided for the casinos. And if you have access to that, it could definitely help shape your live betting. A couple of the guys here are huge when it comes to live betting, but they sit around and they watch it, and they've got access to that back end that's provided by BetTrader. I mean, anybody can purchase it. It's just if you have the big enough Amex to get it done. But if you guys were able to have access to the games and the information 7 to 8 seconds before it actually took place on your television, it would definitely change your in-game wagering. As Princess Chachi just said, bullpens play a huge factor. He likes to play the first half in baseball. The bullpens can kill you, or they can, they can make you. A lot of times they'll kill you. Taking a look at the NBA today. Let me pop up some stuff. Let's see what's going on around the league today. Taking a look at the NBA today, I know Mr. Butler wanted to know where the money's at, so we're going to get there. Only one NBA game on this beautiful Saturday. Golden State Warriors facing off against the Houston Rockets in Houston. Guys, game 589-590. Rockets opened up as a 3.5-point favorite. It's still sitting at 3.5. Total opened at 220. It's up to 222. That total's skyrocketing. That total is up to 222. Taking a look at the money on this game. 60% all rolling with the Warriors plus the 3.5 points. Warriors getting 60% of the action on the spread, taking the spread. 40% on the Rockets when it comes to the money line. 69% of all the bets coming in right now are on Golden State on the money line. When it comes to the over and the under, 51% on the under, 49% on the over. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate that. Grant says, thank you, Kyle, for being an awesome person and a great company. Can't stay for the show. About to go kayaking. May the 4th be with you. Get the dough. Absolutely. Enjoy your kayak, sir. Enjoy that open water and be safe. For everybody that's just tuning in, first of all, welcome. We're discussing the NBA game. Cappers Nation Live, your weekly all things sports betting show that includes a great barbershop talk segment where whatever goes on in the barbershop, we're going to talk about here. All right, we don't hold back. We don't worry about hurting your feelers. We don't worry if we make you cry because we upset you with the truth. So welcome to Cappers Nation Live for everybody that's tuning in around the world, our friends, our family, our great clients, our new viewers, our old viewers. our haters that are tuning in, for everybody, we salute you. If you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Big warm welcome to everybody that's new to the channel. If you're new to the channel, post up in the live chat. Let us know that you're new so we can give you a nice big Cappers Nation welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified each and every single time I go live or I put out a pre-recorded video. Here's my deal. If I put out a video, I've got a free play in it for you guys. Free plays went 2-0 yesterday. We're 151 wins, 109 losses, and 5 pushes on the year on free plays. Official free plays are hitting over 58% in 2019. We're not no fly-by-night service. That is just going to talk about what we've done in the last month. We'll tell you our record for the entire year. So hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified each and every single time I put out a video. Because if I put out a video, I've got a free play in it for you. And our free plays are hitting 58% of the time. $1,000 bettors betting our free plays are up over $35,000. $500 bettors are up over $17,500. $100 bettors are up about $3,500. $50 bettors are up over $1,750. $25 bettors are up over $850 betting just our free plays alone. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that bell, that way you get notified. There is a chance I will be going live later this evening. I am not sure just yet. I don't want to guarantee it to you guys if I'm not capable just yet. But there is a chance. So if I do go live later tonight or later this afternoon, you want to be notified. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified. Mr. Dickey in the house. How are you, sir? Jamar Dickey, a longtime client of ours. Thank you, sir, for tuning in. Hope all is well. Also, do us a favor if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Do us a big favor, hit that thumbs up button. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do. Hell, if you don't like me or you don't like us, it's okay. You can hit the thumbs down button. I get it. There's some people that, we're going to rub the wrong way. They don't like the way we run the show. That I'm not like SBR, just going down the list, giving you free play after free play after free play after free play. Both sides of the game, like some services. I mean, hell, we could bring in another guy and, he can give you the Twins and I can give you the Yankees. What fun would that be? What fun would that be if we had another handicapper that did videos and he gave out the Twins and I gave out the Yankees? Wouldn't that suck? So when you guys are watching the show, to the right-hand side of the video, you see the Cappers Nation logo. Then below it, you see the Cappers Direct logo. You guys are going to see a new logo there probably next time I go live. There is a contract. It is signed. It is sealed. It was delivered. Payment was received. So, and I always said, if you guys ever see a sports book being advertised on my shows, it's because they're actually paying us outright to be an advertiser. Just remember that one. So I'm going to be very happy to finally announce it. This one has actually been over a year in the making for negotiations and talking back and forth of what we're able to do for them, or actually what we're willing to do, let alone low-key breaking news. Yes, very low-key breaking news. But what they're able to do for you guys. So I'll never promote a sports book that I don't bet with or believe in or trust with my money. And you guys know who I roll with. So we've turned down a lot of sports books ones that even wanted to pay us. And I just didn't like the platform. I didn't like the payout policies. Oh, he'll definitely, Brad, come out and whatever, be jealous or whatever. But, I actually bet the games. I show copies of tickets. I show copies of cash outs by Bitcoin. And there's a book out there that wants me to just how to, take advantage of being able to bet offshore. It's very nice to be able to bet offshore, especially when it comes to betting the UFC, because I'll be honest, I'm not a big UFC bettor. I was never really big into it. Our UFC guy here would always give me fights, and I'd go bet it occasionally, or I'd bet it on one of the mobile apps, or I'd be like, yeah, whatever. It's only the UFC, thinking that the value and how much money is actually in it. And then the last year, I started betting it as he'd give it to me more and more and more and more, and we're like, Jesus Christ, he's actually really good. I mean, he's actually really, really good. But then he'd be betting a lot of these bets, and I'd go to the casino, or I'm in the casino and be like, oh shit, guys, hold on, I gotta go bet this UFC fight real quick. I'd go there and I'd look for the bet. I wouldn't find it on the sheet at the books, and I'd call him up and ask him, what do I gotta say? What do I gotta do to bet it? And he'd be like, oh, you gotta bet it online. You gotta bet it offshore. The books in Vegas don't offer it anymore. So a lot of the fight won't go the distance, or the over and under on the rounds, you can't get in the casinos here in Vegas. They just don't offer it anymore. They used to. They used to offer it where you could parlay the fight and the over and under in the same fight. Now you can't even get the over and unders unless it's a main pay-per-view, and it's usually the main event, and that's all you can usually get it on. So if you want to be successful betting the MMA, UFC, you really need to have access to an offshore account like Five Dimes. Princess Chachi, they can't handle the truth, baby. They can't. Dr. Franco, how are you, sir? I just got your text message. I will respond as soon as we get off live here in a little bit. Dr. Franco. For everybody, Dr. Franco is our resident in-house doctor. Tuning in up in Chi-Town. Getting those horrible lines from the Chicago bookies. Edward, Minnesota early game. The Minnesota and the Twins is an early game. Yes, it's actually the only early game. Crazy. We go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. And the first game's not until 10:05 Pacific time, 1:05 East Coast time. We still get it done early, though. The business must be booming with all that violence. Kyle Bogart says he doesn't like the Yankees. He thinks the Twins will be sneaky today. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. We do have a free play on the Yankees today. Yankees on the money line. I think it was minus 125 a little bit ago. Might have jumped to 130. Somebody texted me, told me they got it at 130. Johnny K just stopped by to say hi. Hope everyone makes a boatload of cash today. Got to take care of my lady today. Thanks for your work, Kyle. Very welcome, Johnny K. Don't forget to log into the account. We extended everybody that did the donation to the Navy SEAL Foundation yesterday. Everybody got extended. Dr. Franco says Oakland will beat Pittsburgh again today. I'll tell you one thing. The Oakland A's, their bats came alive yesterday. They definitely put the numbers up yesterday. That is for sure. And I'm not going to lie, we were on the Pirates yesterday, and the Pirates just got smashed. And I can see it happening today. Morning, Aaron. I mean, the Pirates got smashed. I mean, it wasn't even smashed. They just 14-1. They were down 11-1 in the fourth inning, in the top of the fourth. They gave up 16 hits yesterday. Insane. 16 hits and 6 walks. That's a recipe for disaster. Jose, yes, Yankees, Cappers Nation free play, absolutely. John Cassidy thinks Pittsburgh thought they had the night off. Did they even show up? I mean, I know they were winning 1-0 in the first. Oakland was due for a win. Definitely Oakland's not a bad team. Oakland's one of those streaky teams. You got to be careful when you're betting them. But they'll definitely make you some money if you time it right. But so will anything. Over in the Pittsburgh game today, as far as the over in that game, I don't have anything on that game. I actually decided to lay off of it. I'll be honest, I do like Oakland. I do lean towards Oakland, but we don't have one play on it. Yes, Oakland just won. Absolutely. They murdered Pittsburgh yesterday. We had Pittsburgh yesterday. Over and under 8. As far as the total, Chris Bassett, 12 innings pitched. He's not given up much. 16 strikeouts, 4 walks in 12 innings. I don't really like that walk ratio, giving up a walk every 3 innings, but usually like to see it every 4 or 5 innings. But, it's early in the season for him. But he pitched 2 gems in a row. He pitched 7 innings against Toronto back on the 28th. Gave up 3 hits, 1 run, which was a home run. And then he pitched 5 solid innings against Texas back on the 22nd. And he gave up 2 hits, no runs. The only thing against Texas is he had 4 walks. But a couple of those were intentional walks. But again, his last game out, to me, what a great game. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, which was a home run. He had 9 strikeouts and no walks. So if you're going to be going up against a pitcher that's old, another team, to 1 or 2 runs, you're gonna need Oakland to put up the other 6 or 7, possibly all 8 runs to get the job done. And Trevor Williams is, he's not giving up as much, and he's a pitcher that averages going 6 innings. So you're gonna need the Pittsburgh bullpen to give it up, or one of these pitchers to get rocked early in that first inning. It's the only way I see the Oakland game going over. I can see it being close down the stretch. Maybe a 5-3 final. But I do like Oakland today. I don't have a play on it. You never know. I may end up betting them. But I don't have a play on it. But I do like Oakland today. I really like their pitcher today. I made, Edwards says, don't feel bad. He had the Cards. Seneca Rogers, what up, fellas? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Mr. Butler says Seattle plus 1.5. Seattle has lost 5 in a row. They're 2-8 in their last 10. Going up against a 5-5 Indians team that snuck out a victory yesterday. Mr. Butler likes under 8.5 on the Oakland. As far as NHL action goes today, two games today. We got Columbus and Boston going off at 7:18 Eastern time. NHL throwing a curveball with the start time today. And then that's game 5. Series tied up 2 apiece. And then we also have game 5 between Colorado and San Jose at 7 o'clock my time, 10 Eastern time. That first game, Boston opened up as a 135 favorite. They're now laying $1.40. So you can get plus 120 on Columbus, plus 125 on Columbus. Total set over and under 5.5 goals. The second game between Colorado and San Jose. San Jose opened up as a minus 135 favorite. They're still hovering around 135. Total on that game set over and under 5.5. Remember, if you're on our UFC card, read the bet how to bet MMA segment. That is a very important part. It tells you how to be successful betting his card and the way that he bets and the style that he bets. And remember to read every write-up that they put, because a lot of it has specific instructions. And if you just take the fight pick or the lean or whatever the case may be, you may be missing very valuable and important information that will make you a successful sports bettor. And we want everybody that's betting our plays, be it premium plays, my personal plays, whatever the case may be, we want you to be successful. All right. Speaking of the UFC, we're going to be putting out something to everybody. We haven't made an announcement yet, but we're going to put it here. It's going to be posted on my Twitter as well. We're going to give out the very first fight. I believe it is a lean. We're going to give you guys a taste of the UFC, including a full write-up of the very first fight. That will actually be posted on the website in about an hour. The way that you get that, because there's only one way to get it, is you'll have to go to our, and it's not available yet, so you can't do it yet. I was hoping they were going to have it ready in time. They just didn't, but they got to create new pages to be able to do it. You go to our website, cappersdirect.com. You'll click on that tab that says UFC. You'll scroll down. You're going to see a box that says, I'm not sure exactly what it's going to say, but it's going to say free something UFC 151, free lean, free write-up, free fight write-up, or something like that, free fight pick. You click on that. It doesn't cost $1. You don't even have to put in a credit card information. You have to have an account. You have to have an account registered on our website. But you'll have access to that. Be able to see a little bit more about our write-ups and what we do. So that should be on the website in about an hour. I'll post it in our YouTube community page. It'll be posted on my Twitter account as well. So, big game later tonight. Guaranteed Saturday. If you want to get on board, make sure you get on board by 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Mike, as far as my opinion on the Seattle Cleveland game, with them playing hard today, I think they're going to play hard every day. As far as that pitching matchup goes, I'd like to say that, it's with Mike and Carlos on the mound that it's very, similar, but it's not. You got one that just throws a lot more strikes. But he's also getting hit on the fastball a lot. So I think Cleveland's first win, actually they've won 2 out of their last, 5 games? Before that, they had 3 straight. They haven't been hitting the ball very well. They only knocked they knocked the ball 3 or 4 times yesterday. They had four hits, and they got right and got that timely hit in the 9th. Grounded it into a double play that tied the game in the 4th. With my luck, the damn game goes over, but myself personally, I can't come to bet on Seattle just yet. I'm off the Seattle train. So even at plus 1.5. Morning, Mr. Watson. Thank you for your email last night. I did see that. Thank you for the kind words. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to give you guys a free play. I'm going to attempt, more than likely, I'm going to go live a little bit later. Any guarantees Saturday? We do have the big guaranteed. You got to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern time to get on board. It is $150. If you're looking for one big win, you're looking for one game to step out on to really hammer your book, let it be the guaranteed Saturday play just like last week. We're always looking for a big win. I know I am. I know you are, Edward. And we're going to get it today, that's for sure. We're definitely going to get it today. But what's going to happen, I'm going to give you guys a free play now. I'm going to go live later. I'm going to attempt to. I'd have to say it's like a 75-25, 75 that we do. I don't, Nefty, not today. I don't like either team in that game. So get you guys on a free play here shortly. And then when I come back, I'm going to get you guys on an additional free play. I'm going to try and go live right before the start of the UFC, if not shortly after, or maybe a little bit before that, but definitely before the running of the Kentucky Derby. Which is at 6:50 Eastern Time, 3:50 Pacific Time. So I'm going to try and go live definitely before that, and see if we can't get a nice horse winner. Thank you, Dr. Franco. So how about a nice free play? Now the question is, which one to give? Now, there's not much early action for us. I'm going to be honest. Not much early action for us. Most of our action all comes later in the day. I mean, I already gave you guys the Yankees. Yankees daily free consensus play. That's the only early game that we have. And then you've got the 3 1 o'clock games. Kansas City, Detroit. You got the Cardinals and the Cubs. And you've got the Mariners and the Indians. And we don't have a play on either one of those games. So, unfortunately, you guys have to wait until the later games. I know a lot of you are already on our premium play, so it's the catch-22. I give you guys a premium play. The people that are on my personal plays don't get an additional free play. So, what we're going to do, going to give you guys flip a coin again. We could do that. Flip a coin for the game or the play. Just kidding. I wish I had something early to give you guys, but I don't. And I don't want to make up a game just to give you guys some early action. You know what I mean? So, to me, it's... I always want to give you guys something that you guys can... that's useful during the daytime to get you guys going until the next live show. But, unfortunately, I don't have anything that's early. I don't have anything that's early. But I will give you one of the earlier plays. Well, I guess it's still a late game, so. Edward, if you let him pick, go with my favorite. What I want to do is I want to put you guys on a good one that you guys like. Obviously, avoid the higher juice ones. Maybe a little underdog. It's been a little while since we've nailed an underdog, other than in the NHL. So, or as far as the free play goes. So let's give out a little underdog in Major League Baseball. And if I'm able to go live later, what I'll do is, because I'm going to give out a personal play right now. And if I'm able to go live later, which I'm pretty sure I will be able to, I will give out not only a premium play, but I'll give out one of our NHL package plays as well. Put you guys on some money. So I want it to be a money-making kind of Saturday. Do white spot Red Sox. Not sure what that means. I hear you on those big cable bills, Mike. I hear you on those. So what I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to give you guys one of my personal plays right now. It goes off at 8:10 Eastern Time, 5:10 Pacific. Curtis, be nice. Go back fishing, Curtis. Curtis, be fishing. Marking down which one I'm giving you guys. This one will pay a cable bill. Nice personal play. Let me double check the odds on this game before I give it out. Now I have 2 dogs. Well, technically I have 3, but 2 dogs that I'm betting on. They're both roughly the same odds. So should we flip a coin for them, or should I just give you one? I'm just kidding. I already have it typed out. So free personal play. All right, Kyle says the coin, so Edward or both. All right, so we're going to take out the trusty coin. Heads, you get the first. I almost said which one it is. Heads, you get the first underdog. Tails, you get the second. All right? Remember, tails never fails unless it was yesterday. Best out of 3. Tails. See? Tails it is. We have fun with the trusty coin. No, we're not flipping for what side of the game we're taking for everybody that's tuning in. We're flipping for which game I'm going to give you guys for free. All right, to make it interesting, we're just going to call this one heads. All right? To make this one fair and interesting, we're going to call this one heads. All right. So now it's even. If we don't like the results, we'll go best out of 5, okay? Tails 3 times in a row. So I don't know, do we go the opposite and give out the game that would have been heads? I mean, even when we cheat and say heads landed on the second one, we still get a tails. All right, we're gonna go with the quarter. The quarter doesn't lie. The quarter put you guys on the Atlanta Braves yesterday, so we're gonna roll with it. All right. Free personal play, Arizona, the Diamondbacks plus 120. Oops, I don't know what just happened on my live chat. I had it typing, but don't know where it went. Let's see here. I think I need to type it again. My live chat is gone. I have no live chat window. All right, there we go. Free. See, I was so excited I reset my browser. Tom, we're absolutely going to murder this Saturday. There's your cable bill play. Arizona Diamondbacks plus $1.20 on the money line. Absolutely, Edward. That and a stack of darts. That and a stack of darts. Don't forget, guys, Fight Night 151. You get all the action for $19.99 on sale. It's 30% off. You don't want to miss what we've got going on in the UFC today, guys. It's going to be a nice, big winning card. And our UFC guy, John Doe, so you can buy what? It's cappersdirect.com. But I just posted the link to the UFC. If you want our premium plays, you can get our premium plays. Just click on the premium play tab. Guaranteed Saturday. Here's the information for Guaranteed Saturday. If you want it, you need to be signed up by 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Remember, I'm going to try and go live later. Also, Dr. Franco, we're going to have a lean on the fight that we're going to give you guys. And you're going to have to log in and grab it on the website. You'll have to click on the UFC tab and get it, but it's not ready yet. So check our YouTube community page. Check our Twitter. As far as the Kentucky Derby goes, the information that I got was bet the 7 and 8 to win. And then box in exacta 7, 8, 5, and 13. Kyle says, good luck to all. Make money, pay bills. Absolutely. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't understand what you said. But, I mean, I speak it a little bit. Dos más cervezas, por favor. Very welcome, Mr. Beeman. Hopefully that wins. I already bet the 7 8 to win, but I still need to do the exacta, so I still got to do that one a little bit more. So that's not Spanish? Okay. Whatever it is then. Whatever the language is. Any Batman or Superman free plays? I like the Diamondbacks a lot. I like the Diamondbacks today a lot. All right, guys, we're gonna be live here, hopefully in four and a half hours. Brad, if we get 100 likes, can we get a premium play? I'll tell you this, when I go live again later in about four and a half hours, if you guys get me 100 likes in that live show, I will give you guys 2 free plays, one of them being a premium play. How about that one? So we're about ready to end this one. We've already been live for an hour and 40 minutes. We're going to go live later. Going to tell you guys how to get a free lean on the UFC, as well as a free write-up, as well as some other great info. Break down the NBA game. Talk a little bit about evening baseball. Some evening NHL action tonight. Only one game early, so don't go broke before all the good games start. Be careful, guys, all right? As I always say, good luck, God bless. Always bet within your means, guys. Don't do anything stupid, okay? Please don't do anything stupid. So, with that being said, guys and gals, take it easy, and we will be live in just 4 and a half hours, maybe a little sooner. So make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you guys get notified when we go live. All right?